Hey guys, it's Yan from KrossMods back again. This is going to be a intermediate video on the progress of my work that I'm doing for Sin, or Steve from Synworks. With regards to the shell itself, I haven't done too much to it. The only thing I've done was enlarge or make a hole, or enlarge this hole here. This is to give access to the start and select buttons. I didn't bring it all the way to the button itself because once the buttons are in, it actually protrudes out a little bit, and then all I really need to do is just go kind of like this, and I should have access to the quick disconnects. Should that prove to fail, then Steve might have to do a little bit of dremeling just to give it enough space or clearance so that the hand can actually get in and around that area. So that's that for the shell. For the door cover, I've done the hole for the 24mm button, which is going to act as the home and guide, and then of course this is the neutral gender changer. It's silver right now. He's asked for a black one, which I have. I'll give that to him in exchange for this one. But yeah, that didn't really take too long. The most important part when drilling holes on thin flat surfaces is that you have to have something solid behind it, so that when you drill it, it doesn't go all flappy like. So if you have a clamp and pieces of wood, then that's perfect. On the back itself, I made the cable hole bigger so that I can just slip in a USB cord, which is going to be from the Paewang Revolution that we're using. And this hole, I just made it bigger so that I can slip in the wires for the button. Yeah. And with respect to the PCB, so far I've wired it up so far pretty relatively cleanly. This is the LED controller, and basically I've done the in portion. I've yet to do the out. I'm going to do that in a bit. And yeah, everything seems to be going pretty smoothly so far. I mean, the hardest part was the case modifications. You'll see that the wire here is connected. This is to basically have the turbo and the home button as one. I've said previously in another video that turbo button acts as a console change between Xbox and PS3, so this is one of the ways to get around it. And these are just wires that I added on for the button itself. Actually, I want to mention that because this is going to be a 6-button layout, I've took the liberty to cut the two of the wires, the LT and LB buttons, which is the equivalent of 4 kicks and 4 punches, and use those wires as the select and start. This is to, just save some materials and save time mainly, because if he's not going to be using 8 buttons, then there's no point having them. Okay, so what I need to do left, or what's left to be done, is wiring up these out pins to this LED, and of course I needed to put this LED in these buttons. These buttons, I will have to make a hole on the side. Usually that's not on the side where you see these things, it's on the other side, or not on the other side, but 90 degrees from it. So just make a hole on this side or on this side, and then put that sucker in and wire it up, and that's basically job complete. So I'm gonna jump on that, and I'll tune back in once I complete it. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, thanks. See you guys.